Hi boys and girls, it is time for land clearing class with Fletch. Welcome back to OTH. And what you're looking at right now are some old, not old, but trees that I have recently cut down. They're about, looks like 3-4 inches, something like that. And someone asked the other day, well, Fletch, if you got a chainsaw, why in the heck are you fooling around with a reciprocating saw? Because a chainsaw is much faster, much more efficient than a reciprocating saw. And you know, what the heck are you doing? And so, hey, I figured, you know, if one person had that question, someone else probably did as well. And guys, the reason why is because if you touch your chainsaw chain into the dirt or a rock or something like that, it dulls the blade, you know, just like, I can't snap with my gloves on. It dulls the blade almost instantly, right? And so you got to be extremely careful when you're clearing land with a chainsaw that you don't ever, you know, touch the steel post on a fence, you know, like over there, or you know, you're cutting down a tree like that over there, and you know, you don't clear the rocks from around it, and you accidentally end up touching the rock with your chainsaw chain, and it just instantly dulls the teeth on the blade of the chain. And yes, for all of you for all of you correctingtons out there, the blade on it, or the chain, excuse me, the chain on a chainsaw is the blade. Every saw has a blade. Come on. But anyways, back to the subject at hand. The reason why these are cut up pretty high, you can tell on this one over here in particular, that it's still up pretty high. And the reason why you do that, guys, is you come back later with your reciprocating saw and you cut those off flush with the ground. And that's why I use those big 9-inch arbor blades that you can get at Harbor Freight. And before you poo-poo Harbor Freight, just because I said Harbor Freight, not everything that they sell is crap. And you know, some of the things like the line of reciprocating saw blades that they have are actually pretty good, especially for the money when you compare them to the other brands that are out there. So again, the reason why you want to have a reciprocating saw and a chainsaw is because that, for one, when you're cutting down the bigger trees, like that tree there is probably, you know, 4 or 5 inches at the base. And yes, you can cut that down with the reciprocating saw, and yes, like my Cobalt 24 volt will cut that down, but it's a lot faster and a lot quicker with a chainsaw. But you want to cut it up, you know, a couple inches from the bottom, and so when you're done it looks like this. And then later you come behind with the reciprocating saw and cut it off flush with the ground. The reciprocating saw blade is a lot cheaper, a lot stronger, a lot easier to withstand the rigors of you know, getting turfed, so to speak, you know, dug into the ground, or hitting a rock, and you know, a lot quicker and easier to replace as well than what the chain on your chainsaw is. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this is a benefit to someone out there. And believe it or not, yes, an under 5-minute video today from Fletch. All right, guys, get out there and make it happen today. We'll talk to you soon. Shalom.